sweet.
She was so upset with me because we didn't get to walk with Cody. I want to tell you, I love you got Tina's.
Yeah.
Those are awesome. Very good. That's the only sandal that I would ever buy was Tiva. But that's really supportive.
Well, they're good if you have to walk through a street.
Yes.
But hopefully I'll have still walking through.
But they got that built-in support and everything.
Yeah, well, they're comfortable.
They are very
And actually, I
comfortable.
got them on sale too.
Where did you go to the shoebox?
No, I got them in LL Bean and Hilda.
Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, those are beautiful.
Thank you.
Would you mind if I got a pair like them?
Of course.
That's a compliment.
Yeah, no, that would be
I
fun.
mean, you wear them walking, I want,
We could walk our dogs together.
Yeah.
This
but you know,
matching
You want
shoes.
to-
well, what you're doing is the socks. That really,
Thanks a lot.
I'm getting tired.
You're a trendsetter, girl.
Wow,
She is a
no,
trend.
I didn't realize that it would.
That is-
You didn't, yeah, this was quite the reaction. You got
Yes,
I was
wow.
gonna tell you the other day when I first saw them.
Well,
And
I
yeah,
didn't realize it. I would be.
and they got the straps in the back too. That's what I liked about Tina's, they were so nice.
I think my sister does.
Let me see you.
Oh,
But I added some king in there. Mom's always told me don't ever give anything back without a treat.
Oh, that's so sweet.
It's coffee candy.
Oh, really? Thank you.
Yeah. And a couple there. Of course, there's one for your husband too.
what is that?
It's coffee flavored candy or something. I don't know. I think that's what it was.
No, you can't.
Oh, she's like, what's for me?
Francie,
What's for
You
me?
hook her up to a wagon, a whole wagon.
did you know that she helped me move in? She would be hooked up to that wagon, that collapsible one. And yeah. Okay, Francie, come here. You gotta wait for John to come. He's got the treats for you.
Oh, yeah.
And you gotta sit down. And I told, let's pretty treats until after.
She deserves treats all the time.
Yeah, she does. Look at her. She's perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, then she won't get it. He hasn't got you around, so you
Don't have any treat, but I can pet you.
Oh, that's even better.
She's like, it's not really, but I'll take it.
He's a good girl.
She is so beautiful. All right, you guys, we have a smaller class today.
That's okay.
That is okay. We will get started. Happy Wednesday, our yoga day. So, you guys worked hard on Monday. So today we take it a little bit, not easier, but maybe a little less intense. And really focusing on just finding some stretching and different things like that. Working on connecting, moving our body with our breath, okay? So before we do anything else, let's just start by focusing in on that breath. So feel free to get comfortable in your seat and notice the different places of support. Feet on the ground, bottom on the chair, maybe your back is resting. You can close your eyes if that feels comfortable, or just kind of let them come half mast so you can tune out some visual stimulus. And start to tune into your breath. Maybe make that little bit of sound with your breath so your ears hear. Exhaling through the nose or through the mouth. If you like to feel a physical sensation with your inhale and exhale, placing a hand on your heart and your belly, or two hands on your heart or your belly. Focus on that rise of the chest on your inhale And the gentle fall on the exhale. Good, and we'll practice that Ujjayi breath. So feel free to join in practicing this or just skip it if you're not interested. Even keeping your eyes closed if you want. Take your hand and fog it up as if it's a mirror. So take that inhale, exhale, fog up your mirror. Doing that a couple more times. Excuse me. Good, and when you're ready, try that same thing, but now instead of that open mouth fog, you close the mouth. So that throat is constricted a little bit on that exhale. There's a little bit of a sound you can hear. Maybe that's something you want to try during your yoga practice or at any point throughout the day. A couple more breaths in a way that feels comfortable for you. Good. When you're ready, you can slowly blink your eyes open. If that felt comfortable for you and you want to stay longer, feel free to stay with your eyes closed. Focus on your breathing as long as you like. Otherwise, feel free to blink them open and come into our first pose, which will be a seated mountain pose. So in this pose, we're rolling our shoulders. We're not just jutting our arms back and our chest forward. Think about rolling those shoulders open. That heart naturally comes forward. Good. Find a little bit of movement in the shoulders. And then from the hips up, think about lifting up. So you're finding that tall spine. There's going to naturally be a little curve. That's what you want. But that crown's lifted up. But our hips down are rooted. Good. Maybe bringing hands to heart center. Finding a breath here. Thumbs pressing to heart, heart into thumbs. And if it's okay with your shoulders, add some freedom breath. Inhale, arms wide, high, reach up. Exhale, hands through heart center. Maybe an HA sound. A couple more like that at your own pace. Good, that lift is just giving you a little more space to breathe. Beautiful, keep it going. Good, one more. Good, this time we're going to inhale our arms up. Keep them up about shoulder height apart. Oops, sorry. And we're going to pull the elbows down while we lift that heart up. Good, inhale, reach up, almost like you're grabbing a bar. And then exhale, pull elbows down, pressing that heart up. One more. Good, inhale, arms up. Exhaling them down. Good, let's find a side stretch. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, right hand down and hold the side. Left hand up and over. So again, naturally we kind of tilt this way, but we want to keep this left bottom rooted down and then lift up out of the hips. Find that space. Breathe in between all your ribs right here. Breathe into that area. Gaze can be up or down. Another breath in. Good. And exhale. Slowly lower that arm down. Same thing other side. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, left hand down, right hand up, over. Lift up out of those hips. Breathe into that side. One more. Exhale it down. Good. Seated twist. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, right hand, tent the fingertips can grab the chair behind you or into the seat. Left hand on the outside of that right thigh. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist. As you exhale, bring that belly button into your spine. Repeat that a few more times. Good, breath work. Good, when you're ready, inhale, unwind and give yourself a little counter twist. Good, and then back to center. Set yourself up, same thing, other side. Which way do we twist? Twist the opposite way. Exhale, left fingertips behind you. Right hand on the outside of that thigh. Inhale, lift up, find length. And then exhale, twist. Wringing ourselves out, just like a little bit like a washcloth. Never forcing though. You want this to be gentle. You want this to feel good, especially at the beginning of a class. We're just warming our body up. One more inhale. Good. Next inhale, come around, counter twist. Good. And then back to center. Let's just do our neck a little bit. So we're going to start inhale, looking up, just as much as feels good for you. And then exhale, coming through, tucking that chin, finding length in the back of the neck. If you want to just hold right there, I like kind of holding this, or you can gently flow, maybe one more time, up and down. Good. And work your way back to center. And now we're going to do the same thing side to side. So turning a head towards that shoulder. Maybe adding a little chin tuck, back of the neck. And then lift up out of that, come through center. Same thing other side. Good, come back to center. Let's roll our shoulders. So make those circles. If you're actually drawing a circle, you bring it forward, up, back, and down. Switch when you're ready. Good. Then we're actually going to do a couple of hand stretches today. So go ahead, we're going to just open them up, stretching fists. A few times, really feel it stretching your fingers. Good, and then next time you're in that fist, let's just roll our wrists. Maybe 3 or 4 times in one direction. And then switching, doesn't matter which way. Good, now open up your hand, palm facing forward. I want you to take each fingertip to your thumb and really press. So you're squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Your own pace. And you might notice some fingers feel stronger than others, right? Like that ring finger to me feels kind of like a bit harder. One more time. Good. Next thing we're going to do is claw it out. So just bringing your fingertips in. Good. Squeeze them in and then stretch them out. You're going to feel hard. And if you can't do fully, you might have a little arthritis or some issues. That's okay. Just remember to move. Movement is our friend. One more. Good. And then final one. Start with your fingers in, spread them out to the side, and then in. When I do this, I notice I kind of make a face. I don't know why. It's connected to my cheek. Yeah, it's just kind of like, good. And it's tiring. I've been trying to add these in, and it's tiring. Your fingers get tired, right? All these little muscles. One more. Good. And then hands on your shoulders and just roll those elbows. Good. Both directions. Beautiful. All right, and then from there, take your hands to the front of your knees, cat-cow. So again, just like as if you were on the ground, you're just lifting your head and your tail in one direction. breathing in. And then exhale, you round that spine. Maybe use your hands on your knees. Bring the belly button in, maybe tucking your chin. So you're just going back and forth. Picture your upper spine. It's our thoracic spine. We just want to get movement in it. It doesn't need to be big, but if moving it in a big way feels better, that's what you do. Good. And I like sometimes to tuck my chin. So find what feels good for you. Testing the waters. And you can stay right here, or maybe you can turn these into some torso circles. So I like to inhale forward. Exhale. That same sensation, that belly button squeezed in. I'm still making that C shape with my spine. And switch it up when you're ready. One more. Good, and then work your way back to center. Forward fold. First we do where our forearms stay on our thighs. So maybe you toe heel your feet a little wider than hip distance. Start with that inhale. Exhale, heart leads the way. Elbows can find your thighs. Bring your heart forward if it feels okay with your neck. Let your head be heavy. And breathe into your belly. Inhale so much your belly blows up like a balloon. And then exhale, blow it out. Get rid of that old breath. One more. Good. When you're ready, inhale yourself up. Anytime you come out of a pose too, if you feel like moving something, listen to your body. That's your intuitive self. Feels nice to move. Good. Same thing in forward fold. Feel free to do that same thing, or if it feels okay, you can fold all the way. Inhale. Exhale. Heart leads the way. This is maybe one of my favorite poses. If you tuck your chin even a bit, you can feel stretch in your neck. Check in with your body. Where do you feel this pose? Some possible places are your hip flexors, the top of your thighs, your low back, your neck. Imagine sending your breath. You take a big inhale, you send your breath to those places. Find more space. Good. One more breath. Beautiful. Inhale up from there. Good. We're going to try a little of a side twist. So we're going to do that same one with the first one. So inhale. Exhale. Come to where it feels comfortable for you. So that could be here or that could be here. Take that left arm. We're going to inhale and lift it up as high as it goes. It might not go very high. Just a little bit of a twist. And then exhale it down. This is just a flow. Inhale it up. And exhale it down. Beautiful movement. One more. Good. And then when you're ready, you can inhale yourself up. Roll up those shoulders. Good. Set ourselves up. Same thing, other side. Inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Wherever you'd like to be, that opposite side. Inhale that arm up. Exhale down. You might notice one side feels more free. You have a little bit more ability to lift, or maybe not. Again, we're kind of twisting. We're finding that movement in our thoracic spine. Really good. One more. Beautiful. When you're ready, crawl yourself up. Good. Take a second. In our seated figure 4, leg can be out. Opposite ankle bone can rest on that shin. If you're able to, you can keep that foot on the ground. A little bit more of a 90-degree angle, that ankle bone. Chances are your knee's going to go up here. That's okay. We're not gonna force it. Can you find a little bit of ease in that pose? Imagine again sitting some breath to your hip flexor. Feel free to stay with that tall spine or take a breath in. And then exhale, maybe you find a little bit of a fold. You bring your heart towards that shin in a way that works for you. This can be an intense pose, so just find some ease, send your breath, and then again, maybe you gaze away from that knee for a little neck stretch, or just look forward. Good. One more breath. Inhale yourself up. And exhale, put that leg down. Ooh, windshield wiper it out. The hip flexor, never not tight. Never. Someday, I'll have open hips. All right, switch it up. Set yourself up for success. Either that leg is out long, or your foot's flat, the ankle up here. Good. Send that breath. Ooh, this is a lot in the hips. The lotus flower, yes, we know that that's the yoga, a lot of times the yoga symbol. And that's sort of what we can think about, where it's just as if over time it blossoms. There's no force, there's no pain. Sensation, yes, we don't want pain. Back out of it if there's pain. And then again, as always, stay upright or take that breath in. And exhale, fold forward. One more breath. Exhale, come out of that slowly. Bring some movement. Maybe even draw a circle with your knee. Good, and our final seated one will be our legs forward. So pick one leg. We do single, single, and then double. I like to move towards the edge of my seat. Start with that good posture. Inhale. Exhale, heart comes forward. Go to wherever feels comfortable for you. Maybe thinking, hopefully the back of that leg feels a little bit of a stretch. If you want more calf, you can bring your toes towards your face. Two more breaths here. Breathe into that belly. Good. When you're ready, crawl yourself up. As always, if a pose feels good, you stay there longer. Feel free. Otherwise, opposite leg forward. Beautiful. Exhale, fold forward. When you're ready, crawl yourself up. And then both legs forward, being careful not to topple. So you need to scoot your butt back. Think about those hips again, your body hinging. Find lift up out of the hips. And then exhale, bringing that heart forward. Good. When you're ready, crawl yourself up. Move anything that needs to be moved. And then from there, we'll go ahead and take it to standing. So you can work your way, stand up, move around behind your chair. Good, working on some flowing today. So we're going to start that 1 foot forward. Oh, she disturbed. Doesn't matter which one, we'll do both. Good, so again, sometimes in this pose, your butt kind of sticks out. Think about tucking it under. Tuck it under. So almost like if you were wearing jeans and you were going to zip up the fly, you kind of tuck your pelvis forward and look down and stretch that hip flexor. Good, and then bring that belly button in. Holding hands on the chair. And just find your breath. If you would feel comfortable taking your arms off, 1 or 2 arms, and lift up with your breath. Exhaling it down. Beautiful. Keep moving. You move with your breath. Your own timing. Gaze can stay neutral, straight ahead, or maybe lifting up. Good. Just a couple more. Balance challenge. If you'd like, you inhale, keep those arms up, even as you exhale. 1 more. Beautiful. Slowly bring your arms down and we transition to warrior 2. So that back foot shifts a little bit. Your toes might be in a different direction than that front foot now. Front knee can have a baby bend in it. Good. Same thing, bring that heart forward. Maybe that front arm can reach forward. Maybe that back arm can reach back. Or just hold onto your chair, just practice opening your hips. Good, we're holding here. Beautiful, strong pose. Feel your leg muscles. Don't let that knee collapse in. Mine just was. Press it out to the pinky toe side. Squeeze your arm muscles. Peaceful warrior. We're going to flip that palm. All we're going to do is inhale that arm up. And then exhale it down. This is a balance challenge. Flowing back and forth. Finding a little space in that side. One more. Beautiful. Come back to your warrior 2. Take a breath. And then slowly come out of that. Find your chair. Hold on to it. And then just work to bring your feet back in. Ooh. Wiggle out those hips. Good. You're moving anything that needs to be moved. Same flow, other side. So opposite foot forward. So this is just sort of a lunge pose, a crescent lunge, high lunge. So again, we want to find a little bit of that hip flexor stretch. Tuck that pelvis under. Good. Weight in both feet. And then hold that chair, concentrate on your breath, or go ahead and find your flow with your arms. Nice work. Beautiful. Beautiful modifications too. Always an option to just do one arm. Oh boy, I'm looking at a little like cobweb or something hanging out from the leg. And I'm making it like move in this like my wind. One more.